What's up guys, Josh here with JCS Customs, and today I got a product that a lot of people start getting curious about when they first start looking into modding their cars. I'm talking throttle controllers. So today I got the Ultimate9 evcX Throttle controller here. So in this video we're going to unbox the throttle controller, show just how easy it is to install, and show you exactly what it's meant to do on some test drives. So if you end up liking this video, feel free to go down below and smash that like and subscribe button. Let's jump into it. So before we start the unboxing here, I want to thank Ultimate9 for sending me the evcX Throttle controller and giving me the opportunity to make this video and test your product. So if you're watching this and you're unfamiliar with what a throttle controller is, simply put, it provides new reference points for your throttle mapping. It does so by altering the torque request sent to the throttle tables in your vehicle's ECU. So some key traits to talk about this throttle controller. It has 8 driving modes with 32 levels of adjustment and an added security option called the lock feature. So I'll be sure to go through all of those later in the test drive section of the video. It can be controlled via onboard device and via Bluetooth app. So we'll try out both ways, and God forbid guys, but if something was to happen to this, it is a lifetime replacement and 30-day money back guarantee. So let's go ahead and start the unboxing. So we have our package here. Very sleek, nice little box, almost like an iPhone package. So let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh, fancy. A lot smaller than I was expecting, so which is nice because you don't want something big and gawky on your dash. Let's go ahead, and it kind of makes me think of, yeah, kind of like an Apple Watch size. So nice. Got a button on the side here, 2 buttons here, and yeah, a little plug on the side here. Nice. Let's go ahead and see what else is in the box. All right, we got our harness here. You see with simple, yep, a male and a female plug, and plug for the side of the device here. What is this? Oh, a little case. That's cool. I wasn't expecting this. That's awesome. 2 zip ties to tuck the harness up and out of the way. EVC throttle controller sticker. That's cool. An extra sticky pad. Let's see if it has one on there. Yep, so it's got a sticky pad on here already, so this is an extra. And a quick start guide and a throttle controller app guide. Nice. So we got everything we need to start this install, guys. Looks pretty straightforward. Probably 5 minutes or less, so let's go ahead and jump in. So there are 2 major things you want to do before starting the install if you have a push to start car like mine. 1, you want the car to be off for 10 minutes or more to verify that all electronics within have turned off. 2, the actual key fob, when you approach the car, will turn on the accessory power. So you want to make sure that key fob is 10 meters, a little over 30 feet or more away from the car. So I got mine way back in the corner of the house to verify that that doesn't happen, because the actual likelihood of getting an engine fault code increases if those 2 conditions aren't met. So we're going to verify that those are met by letting the car sit for a minute. I've let it sit for about 15 minutes. So we're going to be installing this on my 2021 Camaro SS. Now it is not just limited to Camaros. If you check out their websites, you see popping up there, they provide throttle controllers for over 65 makes. So yes, I counted. So go check it out, guys. They probably have a controller for you as well as some other accessories. So let's start the install. All right, so we're down by our pedal here, and as you see, there's one little plug thing right here. You remove that, and you got one 10 millimeter here. Maybe different on different vehicles. Let's see. Whoa, that's already, hold on a minute. Mine seems to be already loose. Yeah, it was very loose. And I've never touched it, so that's kind of concerning. But you want to loosen this. one bolt, and then your pedal should slide off. Yep, just like that. And on the back side, you have this little red clip here, and then you just pull it out, just like that. So now let's grab our throttle controller. All right, so we got our controller here. What we're gonna do is plug this in just like our stock one was. Wrong one. Just like our stock one was. Just like that. And we're gonna plug our stock one. Oh, lost battery there. Gonna plug our stock one straight into the female end of this one. And now you're good to put your pedal back. Let's get this out of the way. Just like that. Make sure it's on. Get your screw. Very, very simple install, guys. So quick. Honestly, that took me less than 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and hand tighten this screw with this, and then I'll tighten it with the ratchet. All right. Put your little plug back. And we're just going to tidy this up here. Just going to pull this back and run this up underneath this carpet here. As you can see what I'm doing, I run it up behind this carpet. Pull it just like this. If I could do this one hand. Just for now. Up underneath here. So I run it up underneath that plastic piece here just for now. We're going to take our little piece. And I made a mistake earlier. I said this was a button. It is not. It is a rubber plug, so you can plug in on either side. For the sake of this video, I just installed it right here. But since we can control it with the app, I will eventually run this around and probably either up in here or right underneath here, hide it out of the way and just use the app. But we're going to show both ways, so we're going to leave it right here for now. All right, so we're going to walk through downloading the app real quick. This can also be done by scanning the QR code in the booklet. So you see we got the app there, so we're going to open it. And, all right, device to connect. So you're going to want to turn the car on, and you can actually scan the little barcode on the little box you plugged in. Or when you turn the car on, you set and press these two buttons right here, and it will show the ID. So I'm actually going to turn the car on and pull out into the driveway real quick so I don't flood my garage with fumes. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're on. So right off the bat, let me show y'all how quick they are synced up. So if I change modes on here, it immediately changes on my phone as well. Let's put it back to factory. And vice versa. So if I choose it on here, it automatically changes on the device. So right off the bat in factory, you can't change it from 1. Same with valet mode. You can't move it from 1. This is good for, like it says, valet mode. If you drop your car off at the front of a hotel, you can lock it in valet mode, and it's only like 50% throttle they can use. So I also read that this can, if you lock it, you can do a code to where you cannot unlock the throttle unless you have that code. So I know the Camaros have been stolen a lot recently, so this could help that. So you have pushed the pedal lock button. Do you really want to continue with the action? We press yes, and let's see. So that locks and unlocks it there. So let's see if we can set a setting. Settings, interface style, lock password. So there it is. So if we turn that on, we can set a passcode that I'm going to blur out real quick. And now it should be locked to anyone that doesn't have that passcode. So let's go back, let's lock it. Okay, now let's unlock it. You have to have the passcode to unlock it. So that's really cool. Now what you would do is after you lock this, take this little device and put it in that little storage pouch here and take it with you. All right, I gotta try this. Let's lock it. Just to see if I could do the, look at that, guys. There's absolutely no rev happening because I locked the throttle. So before we start our test driving here, I want to show you all a few more things on the app. So you got the settings here, but if you go back to settings, you can choose the interface style. So you got launch pad or wheel. So let's go check that. So that's pretty cool. Just personal preference. So I actually like the other one better. So I'm gonna go launch pad. Next is interface color. So you got light or dark. I like dark. Blue, orange, or red. Thank God orange is a color because we have a black and orange car. So we're gonna choose orange and go back and see what it looks like. That's cool. And just to show people what the red looks like really, really quick, red, that's cool too. So we're gonna put it back at orange because I like orange, if you couldn't tell already. So we got the lock password set. Transmission is set to automatic. You can swap that back to manual. And we are good to start our test drives. Very simple install, setup, etc. Took a little bit longer because I walked through the process. So if you're doing this yourself, you're looking at maybe 2 minutes on the install, another 2 minutes connecting to Bluetooth, and you know what I mean, maybe 10 minutes or less for everything set up. So settings can also be done here on board. So if you press and hold the mode button, see we have automatic transmission, manual transmission, automatic. You can lock it and then quit. All right, we're starting our test drives. Turn the car on. We're gonna turn the app on. It's gonna connect via Bluetooth. We are connected. So I'm gonna leave it in factory until I get out of my driveway because my wife's Trailblazer's right here, and I don't know just how touchy this throttle may be on you know, other settings. So my fan's loud right now. All right, so we're in factory. Let's swap it to Valet because Valet is only 50%. When I stop at this light, when I stop at the stop sign, because I don't think it'd be a good idea to swap modes while you're driving. Probably not smart, especially between, say, factory or Valet straight to Ultimate9. Might not be the best idea. So let's go ahead and stop completely. There's a car coming anywhere. We're going to swap to Valet. That's supposed to be 50% pedal. So let's wait on this car. They're driving like they're in Valet mode. They're going to let me go. So let's see. Yep, 50% all right. I pressed all the way halfway and it didn't do anything beyond that. So that was easy to tell. I'm gonna swap it back to factory until we get out of the neighborhood. So we're gonna start with, probably in a sports car, the least one somebody would press. We're gonna go to eco mode, and that's supposed to dampen the throttle for best traction. Yeah, definitely. You can feel a little difference. That's on the Eco 8. So when we get to the light right here, I'll turn it down to, let's try Eco 1, the lowest. Alright, we stopped. We're going to go down to Eco 1. It also says Eco is better for, like, when you're off-roads. So eco mode may not be the best for the Camaro, but for other users like, you know, off-road Jeeps, etc., this may be the setting that you're looking for. So I'm gonna swap it back to factory. I know I said I wasn't gonna swap it mid-drive, but we're gonna swap it at least back to factory so I can speed back up a little bit. All right, when we stop, we're gonna try launch. It says fast acceleration without losing traction. So we're on 1. Whoa. Whoa. Jesus, that threw me back in my... All right, I need to be more prepared. Like, that was not a setup reaction, guys. I have not used a pedal, a throttle response. I lost the words. I have not used a throttle controller before, so that was a genuine reaction. That threw me back in my seat. Yeah, that's no lag whatsoever on launch. So I can't imagine Ultimate. We'll try here in a minute. Wow, that is insane. Yeah, watch around. I might be catching the attention of local law enforcement. That was, I'm sure I might have to look at the slow-mo of that. My head straight back, I felt like. So it might be best to leave your traction control on while you're testing these until you're used to them. We're gonna go to Ultimate. We're gonna go to 1. We're gonna go. It was maxed out at 9 when I first clicked it. We're gonna click just regular Ultimate and go to 1 now. I'm prepared for this one. Let's see. Ultimate 1. Let's go. Alright, that's almost like normal. Just factory acceleration. There's a lot of people out there that don't believe in throttle controllers, guys, but I'm telling you, I'm a first-time user, and that was just using launch so far. That was immediate throttle, no lag whatsoever. So we're on 1 now. It should be fine just to change the settings. Let's go to, my foot's all the way off the pedal. I'm not going to change it while it's on the pedal. I'm up to 4 now. Yeah, that's a little bit more. A little bit more. Let's take intermediate steps. Get up to a little bit. Foot completely off the pedal. We're going to go to 7. Yeah. Yeah. You can feel that. And if I get caught by this light, we're going to go up to 9. See how that is. So I'm not going to get caught by the light. So I'm leaving my foot off the pedal. We're going up to 9. So let's see. Yeah. That's awesome. No lag whatsoever. Just immediate throttle response. Alright, now we're going to Ultimate 9, the max setting here. Yeah, just pressing the gas like that, it was immediate. Alright, let's see. Whoa! Gosh, dude. Let's try it with track mode because I feel like I have stiffer suspension. Let's try it. More control. Alright, do your pops. Alright, let's try it. Holy. wouldn't recommend this maybe, but I'm gonna turn traction control off and just try it. Let's turn it back on. That is awesome. That is awesome. Like, honestly, no other words. I like Ultimate9. That is, if you can see that, if it focuses, Ultimate9 max settings on everything. That is insane. Ultimate9 Throttle Controller, you made me a believer. This is, I'm sure my gas mileage will go down a little bit using this, but guys, it is worth it. There is no, now, a lot of people say, oh, it gave me more horsepower. No, that is not what it does. It does not give you more horsepower. It is my fuel, my low fuel mileage thing just came on, low fuel. But it just changes the throttle mapping of the car. That's all it does. It eliminates that throttle lag. Guys, this is, I'm lost for words, honestly. That is, one more time before I try the other modes. Ready? No po-po. Good gosh, front end of my car. Insane in a good way. So now we're going to try adapt. So what adapt does, it basically adapts to the best condition according to your input. So the more I pressed it, the better it got. Let's see. Barely pressing it. Nice. Just a little bit. Yep. Picked up a lot less lag the more I pressed it, so it's definitely doing what it says. Yep, you hear that kicking in? Cool. And then another one that I probably, now I'll use this one, anti-slip. It's for like muddy, slippery roads. It's barely any throttle whatsoever. I have no throttle at all. Keeps it pretty much maintained for wet conditions. All right, let's go back to factory just to verify that it does go back to normal. Yep. And once again, I wouldn't change this while you're driving, but if you do, leave your foot off the pedal before you do. So let's go to, guys, I want to do Ultimate9 again. That's awesome. Gosh. That is insane. I gotta film this from my point of view. I'm gonna use my phone as a camera real quick. You see on the little thing there, we're in Ultimate9. Good gosh. Man. No lag whatsoever. Just for a video, I want to try launch again, because that's the one that, the first one I tried that threw my head back in the seat because I wasn't expecting it. That's awesome. Ultimate9 is a little bit more than that, but that's, launch is awesome. Nope, I thought that was a po-po. Got lucky. Oh, whoa! Wow. Man, from a stop, that launch throws you back in your seat. Wow. You seen that? Man, I'm genuinely impressed for sending me this. This is, I recommend this to anybody, honestly. It is awesome. So we're almost back to the house. I'm going to demonstrate the lock thing again so I can show you. That is insane. I'm going to put it on Ultimate9. Nah, actually, I'm going to put it back in factory because I got it back in the driveway around my wife's Trailblazer. The two other things I can mention about this device is that the onboard little LED display, it adjusts to whether you're driving at nighttime or daytime as far as brightness, and it will stay on for about 30 seconds after the car shuts off, so don't be alarmed if it doesn't shut off immediately. So guys, upon driving with the device, it is insane in a good way. I love it. Ultimate9 will throw you back in your seat, and so will launch from stop. But man, I love it. I was literally, when I first put it in launch and first hit it, I was at a loss for words. You've seen it threw my head back into the seat because I wasn't expecting that. So I better prepare myself for Ultimate9. But guys, I'm a believer now. That was awesome. So thank you, Ultimate9, for sending me the device and letting me try it out. It is awesome. And for people viewing this video, their link down to their website and the link down to this exact device that I use for my 2021 Camaro SS can be found below. So make sure to go click those links and check it out, as well as the on-screen QR code there popping up. So guys, it is awesome. So 2 minutes or less to install on your pedal, maybe 5 minutes or less to set up, connect to Bluetooth, etc. So you're looking at less than 10 minutes of total install and setup. So it is awesome, guys. I've never picked one up, and now I'm ashamed that I haven't. So I've been missing out. And once again, just to reiterate something that some people say, oh, it gave me more horsepower. It does not give you more horsepower. It changes your throttle response. So it totally eliminates that the lag there. So, and it has the other benefits I showed, the lock feature. So Camaros have had issues with being stolen recently, especially in areas like Texas, Houston, Dallas, Texas, New York, things like that. So with this device, you can actually enable your pedal pretty much. You lock it, set the code if you want to code or not, take the little device with you, and they cannot use your pedal at all to move the car. So that is an awesome security function to have. That almost makes the device worth it by itself right there. So I'm trying to think of any other device you would use to totally immobilize your car. Not many, right? So that's awesome. And the ability to put it in valet mode. So when somebody else has to drive your car, like you leave it at the front of a hotel and that valet driver takes your car, you don't know what they do with your car when they're going around the block to the parking garage or something. They could be absolutely flooring it for, God knows. But now you can put it in 50% throttle. And literally when I got to 50% or less, 50% or more, it didn't work. So that's awesome. So I'm super pumped right now because I'm very, very worked up about this device. I didn't expect it to be like that, honestly, guys. So that was awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. And like I mentioned before, it's not just for the Camaros. They have over 65 makes that they make these throttle controllers for. So thank you again, Ultimate9, for sending me the evcX Throttle controller. I really enjoy it, and I'm going to leave it on the car for good. So thank you guys for sending me the throttle controller and trusting me on putting out a video for you guys, an honest video. And guys, honestly, it's awesome. Go find one, pick it up. So yeah, until next time, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Peace out.